We are back. We are back for episode 3 of another affirmation station. 432's playing in the background. 432's playing in the background. Hope it's not too loud. I think it's at a nice, decent decent volume. How y'all been? How's everybody been? Put in the comments how you been. How's life been working out for you? I got my tea. Here. Everything is good. I got another 20 affirmations for y'all today. I'm gonna try to run through this one somewhat quick. Let me know if y'all actually did those affirmations that I posted yesterday for episode 2. Let me know which one was your favorite as well, and which one you think will help you the most in your life. Affirmation Station 432 is all about positivity, growth, and expelling negativity out of our lives, right? And moving forward in confidence. That was my favorite one. My favorite one was, I forgot what number, but it was the one in terms of moving forward with confidence, even though whatever happened in our past, but now we are moving forward in confidence, moving forward in bliss. So this one is going to be centered more around your potential and embracing your worth and knowing your worth and living up to your worth and living up to your potential. So that's what these next 20 affirmations are going to be about. If that's something that you need in your life, stay tuned, stick around. I think number 20 is my favorite one so far, because I did read through these. Number 20 is my favorite one. So stick around. We're going to get straight into it. Number 1 is, I'm worthy of success and all the amazing things that life has to offer. I'm worthy of success and all amazing things life has to offer. You are worthy, and you have the potential to live and achieve all those positive things life has to offer. You just got to believe within yourself and see within yourself your worth, knowing your worth. Reinforce the belief that you are deserving of achievements and happiness, right? You see all these other people living their lives, having beautiful lives, doing the things that you want to do. Know that you are worthy of doing those same things, living that same life. Number 2 is, I believe in myself and my ability to accomplish great things. Yeah, believe in yourself, believe in your ability to accomplish great things, and also believe in your work ethic. You gotta have the work ethic. You gotta put the work behind the belief. You gotta move forward in your greatness. Move forward in your abilities to accomplish great things. You are greatness. You are love. You are abundant, and you will achieve those great things if you put your mind to it and actually take the actionable steps towards those great things. I am more than enough exactly as I am. 1000%. A lot of people go through life thinking that they gotta change or they need to be better in some aspect, or you know what I mean. Of course, we need to get better in everything, at least 1% each day. But also be happy with who you are today. Be happy with the journey that you've been on that led you to exactly where you are right now today, right? 1000% that you are worthy and you are enough. Exactly who you are today, but you are, the more you advance, the more you grow, the more you'll be worthy of, and the more you'll be enough. Even though you are enough today, you will keep gaining value as you go on through life, right? So remind yourself that your value is inherent and not tied to external achievements or validation. Validate yourself, be your best friend, be your greatest cheerleader, be your biggest fan. I honor my journey and acknowledge my progress. Celebrate your growth and recognize how far you have come on your path to self-fulfillment. I honor my journey and acknowledge my progress. Yes, this is where acknowledging where you are in life and where you've come from and where you've been and where you are right now as part of the process and part of the destination, right? Every day is a new destination. Every step you take, every little bit of growth is a new destination, right? We can see the bigger picture, but we gotta appreciate the small steps. I am capable of overcoming any obstacle that comes my way. And the proof of that is you being alive today, you being where you are today, and you being where you are today. Because if you wasn't capable of overcoming any obstacles that came your way, you wouldn't be where you are. You wouldn't be successful, or you wouldn't have the mindset that you have to be successful. So remember, I am capable of overcoming any obstacles that come my way. That was number 5. And trust that you have the resilience and resources to handle challenges and keep moving forward. You gotta say these every morning. You gotta affirm them. Believe it within yourself. Say it with confidence. Say it with bravado. I kind of like that word. Say it with some bravado and some oomph. Like you are that person. You are the one, and you are capable of everything that you want to be capable of. I gotta start looking at the camera and not at the screen that's right there. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Number 6, I am confident in my unique talents and strengths. Yeah, we all have unique talents. We all have unique strength. No two people are the same. No people are going to go down the same path. So uniqueness, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your quirkiness, embrace who you are and be fully who you are, and live in your shoes, live in your jeans, live in your shirts, and be who you are, because the things that you are going to accomplish is no one else is going to accomplish, because you did it in your unique way. Embrace what makes you different, and trust your distinct qualities, and trust that your distinct qualities are valuable. Everyone has value. Everyone's value is inherent, right? Remind yourself that your value is inherent, and no one can take that away from you. No one can take away your uniqueness, right? Don't be cookie cutter. So I am confident in my unique talents and strengths, right? And also be confident in your weaknesses too. Know what you're weak at, and try to be better in those, in your weaknesses, and also try to push yourself and put yourself in situations where your weaknesses can become strengths. Number 7, I step into power and own my worth with pride. Yes. I step into my power and own my worth with pride. Stand tall in your self-assurance and let it guide your actions and decisions. Sometimes we get ourselves into situations where we're not confident in the decision, in our ability to make the right decision, right? Understand that no matter what you do, no matter what decisions you make in life, you're gonna be exactly where you need to be, right? You're gonna be exactly where you need to be. No one can take that away from you. No one can take away what it is that you are doing with your life, right? No one can judge you for what you're doing with your life. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're in the right spot, right? You may feel like you're down and out, but everything is a life lesson. So I step into my power and own my worth with pride, right? Own your worth. Know who you are, and don't never sell yourself short. I'm committed to continuous learning and growth. Correct. If you're not learning every day, if you're not becoming 1% better every day, you're failing. 1000%. That's my philosophy. Some people may not agree with it. Some people may think that's too harsh, or that they need days off, but there's no days off when there's no days off. Recognize that developing your potential is a lifelong journey, that you're ready to embrace it. Recognize that developing your potential is a lifelong journey that you're ready to embrace, right? You have to embrace your lifelong journey. The journey doesn't stop. You may get to one destination and have to go straight to another destination, right? The journey does not stop. So I am committed to continuous learning and growth. Always got to be learning, always got to be growing. Number 9, I'm capable of making meaningful impact on the world. Yes, some people feel like they just don't have it. They don't have what it takes to be, like, I guess, rich and famous. But literally, having an impact on the world can just literally be changing one person's life. Like what I did yesterday and helping that old lady, I changed her life. I helped her, right? It's a meaningful impact, because she could have been stranded there for God knows how long. But I stepped in, she asked for help, and I helped her, right? And that may trickle down to where she's now in a place, because she's not stuck in that one spot. She can go help somebody else, and then it just trickles down. And you don't know how your one action can affect the world, how it can change the world, right? You waking up on time and leaving your house on time, and I don't know, giving a homeless man $1, and he may go to the store and he may see something in that store. He may spend that $1 on something that alters his mind, and now he's like, you know what? I shouldn't be begging people. And he may become, whatever. He may become something, and he may end up blessing you later down in life, right? I think it's some weird scenarios sometimes, but number 9, I'm capable of making a meaningful impact on the world. Everyone is capable. Don't diminish your impact on the world. Don't diminish who you are, right? Number 10. I'm deserving of love, respect, and appreciation. This tea is good. I am deserving of love, respect, and appreciation. Affirm that you are worthy of being treated well, both by yourself and by others. By yourself is the key. If you're not treating yourself well, how can you ever expect someone else to treat you well? How can you expect the universe to treat you well? How can you expect life to treat you well if you're not treating yourself well, right? You're only going to get what you give. So give yourself the greatest, and don't sell yourself short. Don't let anybody give you less than what you feel like you deserve. If you feel like you're not being loved in this situation, move on. We had this conversation yesterday. Move on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You are deserving of love and respect and appreciation. So understand and affirm that you are deserving of love, respect, and appreciation. If you're not getting that, find it somewhere else. Simple as that. Simple as that. I recognize my value even when others don't. Correct. It may be, you may feel like you're going above and beyond, or you're doing something and your value is not being appreciated, is not being recognized. You need to recognize it within yourself before anybody else can recognize it. You need to take a step back sometimes when you're working hard and you're doing the best that you can. You need to step back and be like, you know what? I'm doing that. I recognize my value even when others don't. Sometimes you gotta step back. And these affirmations, if you actually sit there and recognize yourself, other people will recognize you for recognizing yourself. It's a crazy entendre that I think of sometimes, but you gotta appreciate yourself before anybody else could appreciate you, and that's pretty simple. Pretty simple. So I recognize my value even when others don't. That was number 11. Number 12. I am a work in progress, and I am proud of the progress I make every day. If you're not making progress every day, there's nothing for you to be proud of. You got to make the progress. You got to put your best foot forward every single day. You got to learn from yesterday's mistakes and make them tomorrow's blessings. To make them tomorrow's corrections. So embrace that growth takes time, and celebrate each small victory, because we have to pile on the small victories before we can get to the big ones, right? You don't just become a doctor. You don't just become a lawyer. You don't just become rich and famous. You don't just get the new job, right? It's steps, it's process to it, right? And after each process, after each step, embrace it and be proud of it, right? And understand that it's a progress. It's a progress, and progress equals progress. Excuse me. So I am a work in progress, and I am proud of the progress I make every day. Number 13, I trust my intuition and follow my inner wisdom. Yeah, that goes into a lot into decision making. If it's hard for you to make decisions, you need to just get up and do it. It's the 1, 2, 3 rule, right? It's the you close your eyes, and I said this in one of the 100 Simple Life Truths series. I said it. Can't remember which episode, but I said you close your eyes. Think about what it is that you need to do. Think about it. Think about what it is that you need to accomplish, right? And then the first thing that comes to your mind and how to accomplish that, you need to just open your eyes and get up and do it. There's this book that I have. I'll go and get it. There's this book that I have. I can't remember what the name of it is. And it's about making split-second decisions. Just quick split-second decisions, and just living with it. Living with your decisions, and trusting your intuition and trusting your inner wisdom that will lead you down the right path, right? You got to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, how can you trust anybody else? How can you put your trust into anything else in this world if you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions and to live with the consequences of your decisions? Whether that be bad, as long as you don't end up dead at the result of it, you still have another chance. You still wake up in the morning and you still have another chance. So trust your intuition. And the more small victories you pile on, the more confidence you build, right? So the more trust you have within yourself. Sometimes it's not hard to trust. Sometimes it's hard to trust yourself. Your inner voice is a powerful guide. Trust that it will help you to fulfill your potential. That's number 13. I let go of my self-doubt and embrace self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you go into this world negatively and you have negative outlook and you always doubt yourself, oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't, you know what I mean? If you say can't a lot instead of I'll try or I'm gonna do it, then other people around you are just going to emulate how you treat yourself, right? If you treat yourself with greatness and with a can-do attitude, everyone else is gonna believe in you and give you the work and give you the opportunities because they know you can do it. And if you treat yourself with the I can't attitude and I can't do it and the self-defeated attitude, a lot of people are not gonna trust in you because you don't trust in yourself. And we can see it, people can see it. So replace negative thinking with trust in your ability and potential. Replace negative thinking with trust in your abilities and potential. I let go of self-doubt and embrace self-belief. Believe in yourself always. Number 15. I'm unstoppable when I set my mind to something. That's me 1000%. And if you've known me for any amount of years, you know once I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Some people find it amusing and it's like, yo, you really said you was going to do it and you really did it. And it may take me some time. I may say, oh, I want to buy a new house by the end of the year. And it may take me another 2 years to actually do it, right? But I get it done, right? Setting myself to time constraints is usually not a good thing. So as long as I set a goal and I know that I will accomplish it eventually, not like too far off in a distant future, but closer to reality, closer to like something that's like sooner rather than later, I could say, right? I'll always accomplish any goal that I set out to do. Any goal, unless something drastic changes and I just don't want to accomplish that goal anymore. I always accomplish every goal that I set out to accomplish, and you can too, right? You gotta understand that you are unstoppable when you set yourself up, when you set your mindset to achieve a goal. Be so gun-ho on that thing that nothing is gonna stop you. Like you have to taste it every morning. It's like, yo, I'm gonna do this, and actually put the actions towards it. It's not about saying you're gonna do something, it's about actually putting the actions towards it, coming up with a list of things that you need to do and doing it, right? So I am unstoppable when I set my mind to something, right? Remind yourself that once you commit to a goal, you have the strength to see it through. That's it. Because you set the goal, right? The only person that you're letting down by not achieving it is yourself. And if you're letting yourself down, you're not treating yourself as your best friend. You're not being your biggest fan. And then you are taking away your self-worth. And you don't want to take away your self-worth. You want to always add to your self-worth. Number 16, I am a creator of my destiny. I am capable of building the life I desire. I am capable of building the life I desire. 1000%. That goes straight into the last one. If you desire it, you have to go and get it. You can't say you want something and then wait for someone else or wait for some miracle to happen to where you achieve that thing or where that thing comes to you. No, you have to go meet it halfway. You have to meet your goals, meet your destinations halfway, but you have to give 100% to get there, right? It's not about giving 50% and your goals giving 50%. No, you have to give it your all, and you have to know that you're capable of. You have to affirm that you are capable of achieving every goal that you set out, right? These are not mantras. Again, these are not mantras. These are affirmations where you affirm what it is that you're going to do and you go out and actually do it. It's not just praying or giving it up to the higher powers to give you these things that you want. If you're not just going to say, oh, I want $1 million and then wake up and there's $1 million under your pillow. No, you have to go and earn that $1 million, right? It's not just given to you. These are affirmations, not mantras. So you have the power to shape your future with your decisions and your efforts. Your effort is, how do I say this? Your effort is the reward. Your effort is the reward. The more effort you put in, the bigger the reward, right? So number 16, I am the creator of my destiny. I am capable of building the life I desire. If you desire it, you desire, if you desire, you have to obtain it. No one else can obtain your desires for you. Number 17, I attract opportunities that allow me to shine and thrive. Yes, putting yourself in situations to where you know you can fail, but still shining and thriving through them is the most important, not the most important thing, but it's very important in life, right? That's how you learn about yourself. That's how you learn who you are. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable environments and knowing that, you know, I can fail at this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to strive and I'm going to shine through everything that I put myself into, right? Every challenge that I give myself, I'm going to complete it 110% no matter what. Nothing can stop you, right? Affirm that the universe supports your growth and aligns with your opportunities that match with your worth, right? Aligns you with opportunities that match with your worth, right? So as your worth increases, the opportunities increase. As your worth decreases, the opportunities decrease. So we always want to be on the incline. We never want to be on the decline. Always want to grow, always want to be 1% better, and you're going to get 1% better opportunity to shine in that aspect, right? And sometimes you may grow 1% and the opportunity that's coming to you it may require you to grow 2%. So you need to live up to those opportunities and you need to shine and strive right through those opportunities, right? So number 17, I attract opportunities that allow me to shine and thrive, right? Living is one thing, thriving is another thing. We always push to thrive, always want to thrive in life. Number 18, I treat myself with kindness, love, and compassion. A lot of us can be hard on ourselves. We can be like extreme. I'm extremely hard on myself, right? When I wake up sometimes I'm like, I deserve better. Like what I'm doing with my life is part of the process, right? And I want to be at the destination already, right? And then I beat myself down for maybe past decisions that I made to where it leads me to where I'm at right now. But at the end of the day, you gotta be kind, be loving, and be compassionate to yourself, right? We've all made mistakes. We've all been in situations to where we wish we were in a better position, right? But you made the decision already. You are where you are. You are in control of your life, right? Things happen, and you may beat yourself up for making a wrong decision, making a left turn, or missing your exit when you're driving. Something as simple as missing the exit when you're driving, and now it's going to take you extra 20 minutes to get home or to your destination. But embrace the journey. You maybe missed that exit because you were meant to go see something else. You were meant to see what else is there, because you may take the same route home every day and you got complacent. You just felt like you was doing things on autopilot, and then, you know, now you need to see something different. You need to live. You need to, I don't know how to explain it. It's so hard to explain, but you need to change the routine. Mix up the routine a little bit. Put yourself in situations where you can fail, but also be loving, compassionate, and caring of yourself, and not so hard on yourself, because the universe is going to be hard on you. The people in your life, they're going to be hard on you. They're going to judge you. They're going to tell you you're not worth anything. But it's up to you to come home at the end of the day and be like, you know what? Everything that I did today pushed me or excelled me forward one step closer to my dream. I don't care what anybody has said, right? People can say that I'm stupid, they hate me, they don't believe that I'm going to be anything. But as long as I'm caring and compassionate towards myself and treat myself with kindness, and I treat myself as my own best friend, I treat myself how I want others to treat me, can't no one take anything away from me, right? So I treat myself with kindness, love, and compassion. Self-care and kindness are key to nurturing self-worth and potential. Your self-worth and your potential comes from you being kind to yourself, right? So number 19, I release the fear of failure and know that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Yes. You may be watching this video right now and you may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life, right? And I've been at the lowest point in my life up until now, right? I've been in some deep depressing moments, depressing years in my life, depressing weeks, days, where it's like I don't know how I come back from that, right? And even though I may not have recovered 100% or I may not be where I want to be in life currently right now, right? But I'm alive, and I'm given another opportunity every single day. I'm able to make these videos for the audience, for you guys, and I'm able to show that I have gotten past plenty of, like, if I told you guys the stories of the things that has happened in my life and the things that I've gotten through, you would feel like what you've been through is nothing, right? And we all have our unique journeys. We all are on our unique paths, right? So my downfalls and my setbacks aren't your downfalls and your setbacks, but the fact that you're here listening to this is proof that you can get through anything, because you've gotten through the worst already, right? And there may be worse to come, but you got to step into that and embrace that with all positivity, kindness, and love and admiration for yourself, to know that no matter what happens, you can get through it, right? So you got to release the fear of failure. We all fail. I fail almost every day. I embrace the failure. Like, I learn, and in that failure I learn within failure, right? I release the fear of failure and know that every setback is a setup for a comeback, right? So as you learn, as you fail, you learn, and you know how to do something different so that you don't fail in the same way twice. Simple as that. See mistakes as learning experiences, and that contribute to your growth. That's it. So again, number 19, I release the fear of failure and know that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Number 20, I am proud of who I am becoming and the potential I am fulfilling. I am proud of who I'm becoming and the potential I am fulfilling. 1000%. Personally, for me, I'm always going to reference it back to me. My potential is through the roof, right? I just got done doing a whole bunch of homework and getting ahead of the game, because the classes I'm taking are crazy. But I'm proud of the person that I've become, and I'm proud of the lessons that I've learned. Like, some people that have seen me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'm not the same person. I've learned and I've grown and I've become so much better, so much of a better version of who I am, like to my core of just who I am. Like, some things are inherently me, and some things I can change around who I am, right? I am a building, and you can renovate the outside, you can renovate some of the inside, but the structure is always going to be the same. Who I am has changed, it's evolved, it's gotten better, right? It's adapted to the times, it's adapted to the lessons that I've learned, it's adapted to the failures and the wins that I've been through, right? I've been through losses, I've been through wins, and I've adapted to be like as great as I'm going to be in this moment. And I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud of the potential that I have, and I'm proud of the things that I'm going to accomplish in the future. So if you feel that same way, you got to wake up and you understand that you say this affirmation, and you affirm that I am proud of who I am because of the potential I am fulfilling. And that was number 20. That's the one that I said stay tuned for, because be proud of who you are no matter where you are in life, right? And be proud of the potential that you have. Understand that everything that you think of, you can achieve. If you can think of the most wildest things, you can achieve it. You just got to put the work behind it. You just got to put the work behind it, put the faith behind it, and just do it. So that was 20. I'm going to go back and read through them again. And you guys can comment below which ones you guys like, which ones you didn't like, which ones you are going to add into your daily mantras. Add into your daily affirmations, right? As you in the shower, as you wake up, before you go to bed, as you're driving, and at any time during the day where you're compelled to take a step back and realize the universe, and realize where you are, where your feet are planted, and what it is that you're doing, and you step back and say, you know what? I am greatness. I am greatness. And then you continue on with your day. Sometimes you gotta take that step, or take that second and just stop and just realize where you are, that you are breathing, right? You can see, you can hear, you can taste, you can feel, right? And life may not be great, but it's good. And in order for it to be great, you have to keep making those steps forward, taking those steps forward, and understanding that it's all up to you. It's all up to you. So I'm gonna read back through them one time.